Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to eat and run here in the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Tuesday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weeks are going off to a good start. We're still waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes from the previous weekend. But like I said, I hope everyone had a great weekend and you're off to a very not rainy start. Well, it's actually like I'm fine with the rain because like we kind of need it. And also it keeps the heat down and like the mosquitoes. Well, I mean, the bugs kind of regroup here, but that's okay. You know, as long as they stay outside, it's all fine. Here's your meme of the day, picture of the day, continuation of the day, which I am definitely down for. Sent in here by BidMany8231. Title thread was watching other members of the Mosh Pit do the same thing I'm doing. I can get down with this. We just need this to continue over and over for like 20 threads. I'm down with it. They also said, long-time member of the Mosh Pit, but first-time poster. I watch his videos every day and unwind with them after work. Decided to post a cheers to the rest of the Mosh Pit and Sinvicta. Thank you very much, BidMany. Thank you very much for making that your first ever post. And hey, congrats on making meme of the day. Let's see a continuation. You've started the trend. I want to see it continue on the Sinvicta subreddit or on the Discord, which you can go join by being a YouTube member here. T-Day is going to be Romeo 9 November, Lima Delta Foxtrot Papa Tango. Well, we got good tiers, but just not good damage and god-awful movement speed. We're starting with Betrayal and the Bag of Crafting. So the Bag of Crafting did some heavy lifting. Obviously, it's an item that I'm coming around towards. You know, it's like we talked in that episode. If we are discussing if the topic of value comes up, right, and we say, hey, here's an item that's going to take a bunch of pills, for example, that I will never take and don't want ever unless I have Virgo PhD. Let's turn it into something useful, like an HP upgrade. I mean, literally anything. And it turns into something more useful than a random pill that I'm not going to identify. Like, then Bag of Crafting really does kind of stand alone in terms of, like, maybe possibly the ultimate value item other than Void, maybe? I mean, it literally creates items out of nothing. Out of thin air. For like, unused red hearts, unused soul hearts, eternal hearts, etc., etc. If maybe you're carrying too much money and you just don't care about that, or you're just trying to go, just go for broke and just do nothing but the Bag of Crafting. I mean, it is very interesting to see sort of like this evolution of the attitude around Bag of Crafting. Because for me, and it's like I said in that other episode, for me personally, this is just me, myself, and I. For me personally, the main thing that I leverage against Bag of Crafting is the fact that it's Tainted Cain's passive item, right? And that's fine, but it's inevitably going to be tied to how much I dislike Tainted Cain and how his passive works. So it's not necessarily the Bag of Crafting that I don't like, it's just the fact that it's tied to Tainted Cain, which I think everyone doesn't like. Most people don't like Tainted Cain anyway. Get a Bomba. Secret Room might be there, it's hard to tell. I'm going to go back here. But the downside of Bag of Crafting is that we are going to have to pretty much explore everything. Secret Room might be there. It really is hard to tell here on this map. It's a very odd map. I'm very glad that I held the bomb, as you should always do. Never, ever, 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 ever in the history of ever, never use your last bomb until you know for sure that you do not need it for the rest of the floor. Same thing goes for, like, picking up a bomb in the Bag of Crafting. Don't ever consume it by any means unless you know for sure that you are done. So with this one bomb, who knows where this one bomb is going to take us? Because now, oh man, yeah. So golden hearts are considered to be a high level material here. We get a key and a chest, which might give us even more mats. Okay, so we cannot afford to get rid of bombs and keys right now, but everything else, honestly, I'm kind of down for. So every 8 components that we put into the Bag of Crafting will create an item. Now, I am going to shut off external information mod because I don't want it to influence my decisions on this. And we're just going to take pennies here and let's see what we get. I'm going to bomb the Charge Beggar here just to see if we can get anything back. So we get a heart. Then our final bomb, we can't go in the curse room because I have no idea how much HP we have, but I can use this bomb here to get this tinted rock and get a soul heart. Now, I'm not going to take the soul heart yet. And the reason should be obvious, because obviously I do not, if you don't know, I do not want to accidentally damage the soul heart until we're ready to go to the next floor. Yes, even despite us not knowing how much HP we have or don't have, it's still better than losing the Soul Heart. Assuming that we're playing anyone not too terrible. As long as it's not Green Dookie, we're fine. Red Duke is pretty gnarly. Because Red Duke, it doesn't spawn nearly as many flies as Green Dookie does, but it's still pretty bad because he spawns the other flies that split like that. So whenever Duke of Flies does that sort of like inflate attack, all the flies get kind of discharged away from his orbit, and then they will start coming after Isaac. So right now you see how they're in orbit mode, but he's going to discharge them soon, and then that's when you have to be careful, because the flies can very quickly cut off every route of escape for you. Yeah, there you go. So now they're in pursuit mode. That's why you gotta keep them under control. Now, old Dookie, he does have a limit to how many flies he will spawn, but you don't ever want to let him get to that limit unless if you just have the damage to nuke him down. We get 2 hearts here, which is good. We get an HP upgrade, which is fine. I'm not... Oh, we don't have a curse room. What am I talking about? Okay, never mind. We could get a bomb to get the donation machine, but yeah. And going back to the external information mod, if you didn't already know, it does show you what crafts what. I'm not down with that. I think that for something like this, the game should be played how it is. Until they finally add external information mod or some derivative of this mod into the game, I'm going to play the game as is. That's frustrating to some people. I totally get it, but look, I'm just playing the game as vanilla as possible. For this, but it's also on another sense, it's also kind of fun to see where all your crafting leads you, because unlike the regular bag of crafting, like with Tainted Cane, you cannot pick and choose what goes in the bag. Once it's in there, it's in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, we had plenty of HP. So going on to last week's question of the episode here. This one came in from Randy, Randy1, who said, question of the day, if Isaac had to start with another dice item, which one would you choose? And this one's pretty simple, honestly. I was kind of torn between 2 of them. So the first one I thought it was the D Infinity, just because that makes the most sense, because Isaac is basically he is the creator of all this stuff. It's all happening in his mind, and we know that he's not trapped in a box or anything. Well, I mean, technically, I guess he is kind of, and this is just all a fever dream. But depending on how you parse out the Isaac lore, then whatever. But lore aside, I think that the D Infinity would be the most appropriate dice to start him with, since he is the creator. But I also, if I had to choose, like personally, like me, like if this was just like my own sort of flavor, if you will, on this one, if I had the luxury to choose, I would start with Spin Down. I think Spin Down die would be awesome to start with. No, booster pack is booster bad. It's good value, of course, but not for this. I will take another Soul Heart and a Fool card. So yeah, I think Spin Down die, if I could choose, the one that makes the most sense from like a lore standpoint, and also like the most, I guess the best choice would be the D Infinity. But if me personally, if I'm able to pick, then I'm definitely going for I'm going for Spin Dizzle. We're gonna get Botfly here. The only reason why I take Botfly is just mainly because it does contribute toward Beelzebub. Nothing spectacular about it. Maybe if we get flying or something like that, we can go see if there's a crawl space. Same thing goes in here. We could actually, we can open the chest from here. Next to the bag of crafting. I'm going to slurp up all these except for the key, because we need the key. Actually, no, I am going to slurp up the key because I'm not going to spend money on it. Or HP on it. Robo Baby 2.0, which... Okay. It doesn't count... I mean, it does count towards conjoined, but... Robo Baby 2.0 is okay. As you see here, he does deal a pretty decent amount of damage. You can control him like Ludovico, so you can just park him. And what's nice about... What I will say that is very nice and convenient about Robo Baby 2.0 is that you can just set him and forget him. He is totally autonomous. He will do everything but move. So it's good to have. Especially when you're in a low damage situation like we're in right now. on this fine Tuesday. I am happy that we were getting rain for pretty much all this week, and you know, I've always liked the rain. For me, like, you know, from working from home, I don't really drive a whole lot anymore because I don't have to. You know, I stock up on groceries and stuff just in case of, like, you know, in case the roads are real bad or whatever. Then, you know, I'm good. I can sit here and work. Really, my workflow is not really affected at all by all the rain and stuff. Yeah, this is a super value pick right here. Bizzle, oh man, and we get Eye of Belial. Our damage is not good. But look at that. We are able to get Eye of Belial and Bizzle. So this is just a value run altogether here. I'm looking for the secret room. And, you know, I got to say that despite us not really... I mean, we did nothing with Botfly or with Robobaby 2.0, but despite all of that, we got... Without a shadow of a doubt, we got an upgrade from Bag of Crafting in a very roundabout sort of way. What's nice about Bag of Crafting is you can do that and open up chests and stuff without actually having to hit them, although we are going to have to go over here. I do want a range upgrade. Do we need a range upgrade? No, but it's nice for Eye of Belial. Okay, so this is going to be pretty good here. Thank you, D-Bizzle. Nice, nice. Blank rune's good. And we don't have anything in the... You know what? Yeah, sure. We don't have anything in the Bag of Crafting, so why not? I don't mean to poo-poo your first payout here, D-Bizzle, but we can really use those demon hearts for crafting, especially if we don't need a lot of HP currently. The blank rune, it might be a Yarrow rune, it might be an Ansas, it might be Dagaz, so yeah, definitely want a Bomba. Now, the quality of item that you create with the Bag of Crafting is directly influenced by how good the material components are that you put in there. So, for example, if we have a bunch of soul hearts and an eternal heart, that's going to give you a lot better stuff than putting 3 coins and a bomb in there. So, you know, we have 1 tarot card and 1 black heart right now. And the black soul heart is definitely worth a lot more than tarot card. So just remember this. Think rarity equals better items. Same for golden hearts. Same for, you know, you want charge keys. You want golden pennies. Golden keys are huge. All that kind of good stuff. E-Bizzle. Waiting on you, son. Now, a vault here could also be pretty pog. I'm going to go the roundabout way. I do want to go in the curse room as well, but first I want to see what's inside of this. Yeah. I'm going to also take bag lunch just because we might as well. So we can open up the... mimic chest there. I did consume a nickel. Which is that's considered like a mid-level tier item. And look at that, we end up getting Guppy's head. Yeah, I'm not going to put a pill in here because we've got some good stuff. I am going to stick with the Bag of Crafting. The Bag of Crafting for me is the value here. So, in 15 cents we could buy a premium item. I'm not gonna worry about this floor here though, because like we're pretty much cash in terms of money. I could put it in the bag, but again, I'm swinging for the fences here. I want to get something good out of this demon heart. Okay, mega chest is mega bad. Gonna drop this over here in case if there is a AWAS. It's an Algis. I would like to go in the curse room, but not right now. And, you know, Bag of Crafting runs, they may not be the fastest paced, but what I like lately anyway about the Bag of Crafting is the fact that we have to kind of pick and choose. And it's like it's a more strategic playstyle, you know. That would be fun. I would consider doing. I would not do a week of Tainted Cane because I absolutely hate Tainted Cane. But I would I would strongly consider doing a bag of crafting week where we're playing as Eden or Isaac. It doesn't really matter. And we can, and we can get, we have to stick with the bag of crafting. The only item pedestals that we are allowed to take are going to be stuff that drops from the bosses, stuff that drops from like item pedestals and stuff. Like this one here, like we'd be able to take this. So, and I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, what's the difference between that and Tainted Cain? Well, this would be the premier, most desirable version of Tainted Cain. We'd be playing as a character that doesn't lose the item pedestals. So if Tainted Cain were good, maybe it would just be good for a one-off episode. I don't know. I don't know if people will get bored after an entire week of that, but we'll see. People were saying they're going to get bored of TM Trainer, and look what happened. Now, it wasn't as... I think the most popular theme runs that we've had so far was definitely Hush Week. When we had to go fight Hush every single time. That was intense. Alt Path Week was very popular. TM Trainer Month was very popular. That turned into a full-blown month because it was so popular. I guess that's a little disingenuous to say. I guess in reality, TM Trainers is the most popular theme month that we've done so far. Theme like Street Goal, I should say, not theme month. Mr. Dolly's huge here. And we get it in one tap. Wow. We need the HP, so I'm not going to consume the soul hearts. Looking for the shop game. Okay. Sure thing, Dingle. We have piercing shots, but yeah, you sure collided with them no matter what. That is the essence of clown physics right there. Ian Malcolm voice. Yeah, I like the summer rains. It feels good to have the air kind of cleared. You know, the bugs are usually down during the rain. It's after the rain goes bye-bye and the humidity starts creeping up again. That's when the mosquitoes are just god-awful. Now I could, if I really wanted to, I could go for TNT or Minecrafter here, but to me, it's not really worth it because even if we get a payout in one go, we're not going to have enough money to follow it up with another item, like if Sacred Heart or something appears in there, which it won't. But I'm just saying. So I don't remember all that we have in the bag of crafting, but I know it's good. So what we really need to find is another Demon Heart or a Bone Heart at this point, or Eternal Heart, any one of those. But I'd probably take the Eternal Heart. I don't really care too much about the keeping the Bone Heart, but definitely a Demon Heart, definitely a Bone Heart would be fine. But good lord, we need some damage here. This is our damage after the pass-through damage of Eye of Belial is hitting Gertie. So you may notice I'm trying to position myself to where I'm shooting the nubs before they hit Gertie, just so we get that double damage. And as you can also see, it's not really making a lick of difference. And meat's good. Meat is going to give us an HP and damage upgrade. Very paltry one. All right, D-Bizzle, hook us up. I'm going to put this over here in case it's something I don't want. Yeah, I mean, fine. And yeah, that's a hard pass for me, dog. Okay, so let's go get all the other crap that we didn't want now in the bag of crafting. Maybe bag lunch pays out. That would be nice. There's a 2% chance to drop lunch, the HP upgrade, whenever we take damage. So it's not likely, but it's a good value. No, brother, you picked up the wrong thing. Thank you. Yep. First rooms, everybody. All right. Well, we have Death's List. We got it for essentially free. It did cost... Well, that's not true. We got it for 2 soul hearts instead of 3. If it were just a regular devil deal. A soul heart devil deal. But, hey, at least we have a chance to get some more damage. Okay. So now's the time when we gotta get moving here. We do get Ares, which is a nice movement speed upgrade. We will never get Death's List to pay out in this room. Ever. Because of Eye of Belial. If we didn't have Eye of Belial, it would be different, but... Hierophant card would be nice. Kind of miss Robo Baby 2.0, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you... Yeah, it's funny, game. Give me the chariot after you throw one out on us immediately. A range upgrade. Thank you, Death's List. Batteries are kind of low tier, especially mini charges. There's kind of a nothing item for a bag of crafting anyway. I'm gonna say something like Sloth, you okay, but then he drops that right as he dies. It's just so infuriating. We can take our time with this Gaper here. The Yave, which we needed. Okay, Tarot Cloth. And High Priestess. I'm actually gonna swap this out for the Chariot card, because I don't care about the Chariot card. But I do want the High Priestess card, though. Okay, now an Arcade is where we can maybe make some magic happen here. Wait, oh. We lost Death's List the exact same time that we lost one of our leprosy chunks, and I thought that counted against Death's List. I was about to lose my mind, but no, it was Eye of Belial traveling all the way across the screen to kill that other Keeper's head up here. We leave the hearts for D-Bizzle. Yep. Sad Onion would be mint right here. Tears upgrade would be very much appreciated. Hurt a heart. Red heart. I'm going to actually take the red heart from D-Bizzle because I want... Nay, we need to get Sad Onion. Sad Onion would... Oh, hey, look at that. Baglin. It paid out. Sad Onion would absolutely take us to the Tears cap, and that's something that we definitely want right now because we need any kind of DPS up. So this is an important play here. Enjoy. Next time, tell your claw machine to work. Okay, so we have a boss trap room here. And again, the Eye of Belial is almost a counter synergy to Death's List. There's just simply no reason to go in the shop right now, unless, well, we don't have a key. We actually got shot and pushed into that champion there. I don't know if you caught that. This is what I want a key more for, but then we get that payout right there. All right, good. That is why I wanted the High Priestess. Another range upgrade. And a Krampus fight. All right. All right. Lava Coal is very, very, very big for D-Bizzle. Come on, man. Lava Coal is very good for Eye of Belial here. Half price Soul Heart. All right, I ain't gonna poo-poo it. We still don't know where the secret room is. But man, we need to get that Sad Onion. I will start burning Soul Hearts and go into the boss trap room if I have to. I don't want to, but I will. Because we are that desperate for a DPS up right now. Again, Lump of Coal is that's a big get for us right there. We need more though. Sorry, D-Bizzle, I know that was a juicy looking Soul Heart that you wanted to give us, but we gotta think about the team, son. Wheel of Fortune. If we get a bomb, I'll be able to bomb it at least. And yeah, I'm just going to ignore Death List at this point. Yeah, I don't care about Death List. Which is crazy to think like that's like how far Death List has gone, is to the point of like I just don't care about it anymore. You think I'm joking? I will start burying Soul Hearts here. Let's go into the boss trap room here. Please give us damage. I mean, it's tears, but it kills our shot speed and our already bad shot speed. But we no longer have to get Sad Onion, so I guess in a way it saved us there. This will also get us into the curse room for free, because we can go back and pick up that IV bag. So it's not damage, but it's certainly something. And I mean, it did heal us a little bit, so you know we're not in the danger zone or anything right now. If push came to shove, I would use Ares for offense. But with Lump of Coal and Eye of Belial, I mean, we should be sorted in terms of like mid game here. But this ain't it. We're not in a good spot. There's quite literally no reason for us to go for Sad Onion anymore. The Sad Onion doesn't even have an associated shot speed upgrade. Okay, so let's go into the cursed room. Yeah, 3 black soul hearts is pretty good here. And we get a second Guppy's tail. Or second Guppy item. There's no way I'm losing 3 soul hearts here. There's just none. 0% chance. A little bit of extra money here. Okay. And then we're going to go for Bag of Crafting. We have 2 or 3 for Guppy. And we say, thanks for nothing, Claw Machine. I wish you all the worst. The half-price soul heart near in there. Show is. For you. Full card. You know what? I'll take it. All right. 30 minutes, and we are on to Depths 1. All right. And this is a room where you want to really stay behind the rocks if possible. But this shows you the sad state of affairs of our DPS currently. We should let D-Bizzle cook a bit. All right, so we're at full health now, so this is fine. I am gonna go in the curse room while we're here. Yep. That would be a devil deal, I tell you what. It's crazy, man. Like, it really is crazy just how terrible our runs have been this month. And, like, I'm not even trying to, like, have any sort of, like, recency bias. Like, they have been legitimately awful, with the exception of a few, of course. But it is astounding how bad they've been. And I'm not even talking about, like, stats-wise. I'm saying, like, from an item standpoint and everything. Like, it's weird. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It's just weird. That's funny, game. I knew you were going to do that. It's very strange to see a collection of runs in a very short amount of time, so far anyway, that have been all centralized around just being bad. We could take Mama Mega and get into the boss trap room. We may want to do that. We don't have any keys for... We don't have any keys for the reverse justice card. Thanks to Guppy's tail, of course. But even if we had Guppy, like, we're not... It's not like we're just dominating, you know? We need one more component here, D-Bizzle. Sure, why not? Mother transformation. And depression. Yeah, that's what this run is so far. The tier height is ridiculous here with blue cap. So the question becomes, do we take Mama Mega for the guaranteed boss rush? And is it even worth it at that point? I mean, it depends on how well we think we're going to do with the bag of crafting. Truly. Part of me wants to say that I think we have to stick with the bag of crafting because we're not going to get many items left on this run. And we're not going to get keys, which means that we're not going to be able to open golden chests, which means that we're going to have even less chances for items. Another reason why I think the bag of crafting is just better in this spot is because of Dark Bum. Dark Bum giving us the black soul hearts gives us an engine. You know, we like to talk about the engine in TM trainer runs and stuff. Well, this is the Dark Bum is our engine in this one. Get a bone heart and an eternal heart here. Yeah, so we could do this. This could be kind of pog here with an eternal heart and also a black soul heart. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we stick with bag of crafting. Over Mama Mega, because Mama Mega is a very temporary solution to a long problem. That long problem being that we just don't have damage. And, you know, you think about it, what's the best possible thing that we can get out of boss rush for us right now that's damage? Probably Cricket's head. Is Cricket's head going to save anything on this run? Probably not. Like, we're looking at I almost got blasted right there. We're looking at a very, very, very slow crawl here. It's weird. It's hard to even call this a non-crawl. I mean, it definitely it's exhibiting all the familiar symptoms of a crawl run. Oh man, golden key. Okay, so this is interesting here with what we've got in the bag. We've got a golden key, an eternal heart, and a black soul heart. This could be very, very interesting here. You know what I'm thinking? Oh, you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. Teleport meta back. Get a Tears upgrade from Death's List. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to open one. 25 cents. I don't remember if no, there wasn't anything in there other than Mama Mega. Okay. So this became very interesting now with our random teleports. So, because we can teleport infinitely right now with the broken remote, what we need to do, we need to go towards the item room, or the boss room, or the secret room. So we're just kind of discovering the map right now. And there we go, Capricorn. Gonna give us a full heal, almost a full heal, all stats up. So the broken remote, what it does is it will randomly teleport you every time you use your spacebar item. And because of the way the bag of crafting works, it's an infinite use. Get Diplopia. Diplopia is very interesting too, but there ain't no way I'm giving up this combo.
The world.
Justice card. It still goes pretty hard for us. There we go. Go straight to Mom. So, what is the benefit of doing this? The benefit is that we don't have to go through an entire level at really bad stats, except our tiers. That's the benefit. Lose the Bone Heart, it's to be expected. Okay, sure, game. Yep, okay, cool. Damn right, I'm gonna take those back. I mean, and that's the kind of stuff that's been happening this entire month. It really is insane. Devil deals that have nothing. Missing high-level devil deals that have bad items in them. Getting bad, nothing but active items from item rooms. This month has been, it almost baffles. Like, it blows your mind. And it's just like there's something in the water right now. I don't know. People have also been telling me, and again, this might just be recency bias talking here, but people have been telling me that they've also been getting really bad runs lately. There we go. Oh yeah, we have to do that, don't we? Okay, let's drop the remote. Let's drop the remote detonator for a second. Okay, so we're gonna put a soul heart in there. I doubt that the devil deal is to open. No. This final item that we're gonna craft in here is gonna be pretty amazing. I say final because you know I'm skipping straight to bosses here. Teleport meta, man. It's a thing. It's a superhero. When you can do stuff like this, it's like, oh man, a lucky penny sends this over the edge too. There we go. Lucky pennies are some of the most valuable components, parts that you can put inside of a bag of crafting too. So we're on. I mean, this is gonna be a real high level item that we're about to make. Whatever it's gonna be, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing, right? 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 Our tier height's so high we can't even break these poops. Looking for a dime. Get a dime. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be lit, fam. Okay. We just need one more component. Wouldn't mind getting teleported into the curse room. Hey, that's close enough. Red heart. D-Biz will do us right. Give us that final demon heart. Not ready. Try not to take any damage here. Alright, D-Bizzle hooked us up. Again, I gotta drop the broken remote. Alright, let's see what we get here. No! Our justice card, Isaac! Killing me, dog. Oh, we get Sacred Orb. Okay. Went straight to Isaac. I mean, hey, look, I ain't gonna complain. Teleport meta. I don't know how we were safe from the other shots, but not that one. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any pass-through damage right now. Keep in mind, our damage is still 3.91. Despite us going straight to the bosses and stuff, our damage is still absolute garbage. So, the trade-off for being able to skip straight to the bosses is that we don't have to do an entire cathedral's worth of mobs with, you know, an absolute dumpster fire of a damage rating. And we could use Ares as well if we really got into a bind. But I'm not planning on that. I'm hoping the Sacred Orb just bails us out in the chest. But if not, then all we do is we simply just spam teleport till we get to Blue Baby and Bob's your uncle. There you go. But, you know, this is like, it's an interesting run because this doesn't, it's a bad run, to be sure. It's kind of bad. But this was a fun run, at least, because of the sort of unorthodox approach that we really had to consider here. We had to consider Bag of Crafting as our only tool. We had to consider maybe it's best just to skip straight to the bosses, and then we end up getting something like that with a broken remote. These are the sort of the mold-breaking runs that you can get in Isaac that you have to be able to adapt to on the fly. What this run looks like without us having the broken remote and Bag of Crafting combo, I have no idea, but I bet you it's worse off than what we are. Curse of Darkness. Let's see if Sacred Orb can help us out. We get Chemical Peel, Sumptorium, Sharp Straw, and the D8. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me. I mean, Sumptorium's great, but you know what's even greater? Us going straight to the boss. There you go, D-Bizzle. Now, see, the thing is that, like, you gave us nothing here. So, like... Now, the fun part's going to be how long does it take before we get taken into Blue Baby's room. That's the fun part. We just need a running GIF. There we go. It actually didn't take that long. We needed a running GIF of how long, like how much of the map we end up exploring, and then just watching the white square light up around the map. Look like a Christmas tree out here. Two great back-to-back saves there by Infamy. Don't worry, I saw it. Your boy notices. Don't worry. It may not say everything, but I notice it. Another save. What the heck's going on? To me, these shots aren't hitting us. But Infamy is like triggering off of like a very generous hitbox. We didn't even have to use Ares, but it's good to know that we had Ares in our pocket in case we needed to. There we go. So yeah, even though it wasn't like the greatest of runs, it was still a lot of fun. Despite wonkiness, a very unorthodox, very cool seed. I recommend trying it out for yourself. And if you do, let me know in the comments about what was the best item that you crafted from the Bag of Crafting. Did you use the external information mod, or did you just wing it kind of like I did? So post them in the comments. Don't forget to answer or write those questions of the day. And I'd love to see a continuation of the whole relaxing meme that we've kind of started now. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, buddy. Smash that like button. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Dare Shooty, Dad of Two, and I Don't Even Know Anyone or anymore. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of the Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta. That's her name, by the way. It literally says, I don't even know anymore.